So in this game, we're gonna just kind of breeze through this. The three stalker pressure, in which well, actually, I'm gonna times 4 it until I get to the until it gets to that point, because you can only say, well, pylon goes on 9, gateway goes on 12, gas on 14.
Does it? Does it? Oh, there's a 12 gateway. It's very exciting.
I know, it's almost there. Oh,
That's still an argument. That's still an argument. Is the 13 gate or the 12 gate? And everyone says, oh, 13 gate is standard.
nah, I do 12. Because by the time you take your gas on 14, it actually makes more sense. Because then it evens out to where you can get both the cyber core, the gateway, and the stalker at the same time.
Seriously, you should read all things Protoss on Reddit, because it's hilarious how the 13 gators and the 12 gators just take over every conversation and yell and shout at each other.
Well, this works. Well, technically, oh. See, I was wondering in this game, I was like, did this guy put a proxy pylon somewhere? Because I saw a zealot just come back. And I was kind of confused by that. I was like, there's a zealot that just came back out of nowhere.
Maybe it was one that was sitting on a tower?
Yeah, it was actually sitting at my tower.
Oh, both the pylons!
Yep.
Awesome.
So you take it. So now I don't see it. Like, I don't care that my zealots are gonna die at this point, because the soccer's gonna be focused on them so much.
But again, that's no chrono on the warp gate?
What, on mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just I didn't really chrono the warp gate too much. Like, I do like 1 to 2, and then I just stop because I'm trying to chrono.
I just worry about not having warp gate when big things are happening, and I feel like I need it, or especially if I'm being attacked, and I feel like, oh, I can really use warp gate right now.
No, the reason you don't really need it as far as most like all the time. Holy crap!
You did it.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta open this bottle up. So, give me a few minutes.
Try catch. Arithmetic exception. Why am I not seeing finally?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. With bottles, I don't remember tightening that bottle.
I was gonna say, that's gotta be some bottle.
Yeah, well, it's a Coke bottle. You can never tighten those just right. So.
Oh, yeah, there's the zealot that's coming back.
Yeah. So, slow it down just a little bit. Yeah. I gotta get my head back in this game. So basically, as you saw, I didn't really build Immortal yet. It's actually at my ramp, but I don't use the Immortal. I had the Observers to help me spot high ground. So, and now I'm just kind of doing like, well, here I have an advantage. I'm just gonna take it and do as much as I can. He could have ran his probes out of the way, and or if he's gonna use his probes to attack, he can take his army and use them to attack me as well, which he doesn't do. It's like, really? And then, yeah, you'll see my money climb pretty high. That's because I'm trying to micro this as best I can. And
I don't understand how he still thinks he's in this game. Oh, okay, never mind. There it was. Good timing.
yeah, so let's see. What? So as we
Go of it a couple times.
Huh?
He had a good go of it a few times, but
yeah.
it's after that initial invasion,
Yeah.
very hard to come back from that, I would think.
Well, it is because I think because at the 6-minute mark he's still trying to get into this game. I stalled his warp gate so much just by him having to put 2 more pylons down.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming this is how I normally play Protoss. I'm gonna assume they do 4 gate with a mothership core. That's all I'm gonna assume, and that's what he technically kind of does is a 4 gate. That's because
he tries to at least, yeah.
Yeah, well, also he has this forward pylon that my stalkers caught on the way there.
Now the problem here is that units lost are 13. Yep, resources. Oh, that's poor. 6 workers killed by you.
Yeah. So, and then I got my 2 stalkers sitting there, and then I got my one probe, and I'm doing all this off of 3 gateways.
Yep, there's a zealot sitting over on your tower.
I was like, it was like really weird for me. It's like here's a zealot. It's like, where'd that come from? Did I miss a pylon? So now I'm like, I don't really scout for it because I know I have warp gate to kind of keep me protected. And then, so you see how he has his sentry's position? And it's in a bad position in general. What he could have done, because he wasted like 3 force fields for essentially what, 2 stalkers, maybe 3, if that.
Yep.
And he had 2 sentries, which he could have force fielded that ramp for infinity. But he had a bad position on his sentries. He needed a force field first, and then pull him back, while his stalkers and zealots do the rest of the damage. Because sentries are really fragile. So, then again, I got trolled by a guy who went all sentries and beat me. I was kind of mad. I was like, really? But I was off racing too, so I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't see why he thought he was still in the game after I went all the way around with my nice little small duck.
Oh yeah, and he had, I don't know how many probes he had left. 1.
Yeah, he had left.
After you went through there.
Well, on top of that, I had my expansion up too, and I was still mining pretty good off that.